It's on, and I can send it to you. Oh, sorry. That's why I don't get no expensive food. Because I can send this to you if you want.
No worries.
So yeah, these are both. So this is pretty interesting actually, because these are both in the family of snakes called colubrids. So brown snakes are actually in the elapid family, which is front-fanged venomous snakes. In Australia, in the world, colubrids are the most common type of snake. But in Australia, we only have 6 colubrids in Australia and only 5 on the mainland. So colubrids are not very common in Australia, and we have 2 of them right here. We do get 3 species of them on the Fraser Coast.
How old are these ones?
These are adults, well and truly adults. So the common tree snakes don't really get much. They can get bigger than that, but that's like a very good size adult. And this here, believe it or not, is a good size adult keelback. I've seen them a little bit bigger, but that's a decent size for a keelback. So these are both, yeah, a good example of a fully fledged mature adult.
The colours on the tree snake is just amazing.
They're beautiful. They're the flecks I was saying on the phone, that if you saw flecks, but this guy's got a few flecks as well, but not like that. So these guys can be these guys can be fully blue. And this one here is almost blue. You can see the blue on his. Yeah. They're normally much friendlier, but the guy had just actually caught him in a net before I got there.
Yeah.
So he's very spooked. Whereas normally they're actually much friendlier.
Well, I stepped right over the brown one there.
Yeah.
It was in the doorway, and then it took a frog. And when it came close enough, it dropped the frog and took off under, and that's when I called you.
Yeah, that's what they'll do. Because if they eat food, they can't really escape very well.
Because they're digesting it.
Yeah, and they've got to carry that weight around. So even if they've got food right in their belly, if it's freshly eaten, they'll just regurgitate that food and take off straight away. So that's pretty cool. And these 2 snakes are non-venomous and both friendly enough that I'll actually be able to put them both in the same bag together. Yeah, you're welcome to get some nice close shots. They won't even try and bite, and even if they did, they're harmless enough. The keelback's getting a nice. He was posing for a moment there, because these keelbacks have a tendency to flop around and go. See the knot around my arm? So if I lift this snake up right now, he knows the trick. I was going to say he can dangle just by that, but he's gonna try and drop on his own accord. But yeah, he's a decent sized one. But yeah, both friendly. Harmless snakes, but you're doing the right thing. People are doing the right thing. If you're not sure what type of snake it is, then you don't go mucking around, especially ones that are brown in colour and things like that. But
yeah, no, I just put a pair of shoes on, called you.
No, you've done the right thing. And just with this weather, yeah, it triggers the frogs. So when the frogs get triggered, then out come these 2 suspects in particular. And also the red belly black snake likes to come out and eat the frogs in this rainy weather as well. But there's not too many red bellies. There are a few red bellies on the Fraser Coast, but compared to how popular these 2 are, there is hardly any.
And that guy was under here.
Yep.
Eating a frog out of there. But we've got the Vernum stuff on our shed. Tends to keep them all out.
Yeah, it does help. Yeah, if you can not inviting them in. Yeah, but they just get underneath slabs and stuff. Either rodents or the water. He's getting real curious now. This one's coming down, eh, mate? You're posing now. If that video's too long, I'll just chop it up into some bits and send it to you.
That's fine, mate. You've got a website, Facebook?
Yeah, and YouTube as well.
I'll find it.
So, but yeah, not often I get to play both at once, actually. So that's pretty cool. Yeah, alrighty.
Fantastic.
Chuck him in yous go. Yous can go in there together and hang out, hey? Yous can tell each other about your day. So did you get caught by that big dude too? What's his go? You gonna eat us or is he letting us go? Oh, there you are. That's cool.
There we go.
Right on cue.
Signing off from Nick and Bar.